During Annie's last dental visit with her husband Joe, it was discovered that Joe had developed periodontal disease. Recognizing the importance of treating this chronic inflammation for his overall health, he opted for gum treatment. In their latest appointment with the dental hygienist, Sylvia, Joe relaxed in a cushioned dental chair while Sylvia, dressed in a white lab coat, mask, and gloves, began the procedure under the bright overhead light. There's quite a lot of buildup here, Joe. We've got hardened plaque or tartar and stubborn food particles below the gum line. It's challenging to remove by just brushing at home. But don't worry, we'll do a deep cleaning, also known as root scaling. Are you ready for that?
Yeah, I'm ready, but will it hurt?
Since you've declined getting numb with anesthesia, your first deep cleaning may be uncomfortable. So please relax, and I'll make the experience as smooth as possible.
All right.
Everything's going to be fine, Joe. Sylvia knows what she's doing. Sylvia, sorry to interrupt, but last time you mentioned periodontal disease briefly. Could you explain it a bit more?
Of course, Annie. Periodontal disease, or gum disease, is a chronic inflammation that affects the tissues surrounding and supporting the teeth due to bacterial infection. This inflammation can have effects on overall health, potentially contributing to conditions like stroke, high cholesterol, diabetes, and much more. It starts with the accumulation of bacteria on the teeth, forming plaque. If not removed through regular brushing and flossing, it hardens into dental buildup or tartar, which we're addressing today. This bacteria can equally travel to different parts of organs in the body, causing plaque formation and inflammation.
Oh, I see. But what are the main causes of periodontal disease?
Several factors can lead to periodontal disease, like poor oral hygiene, inadequate nutrition, and hormonal changes such as puberty or pregnancy. This can make gums more sensitive and more likely leading to inflammation. Conditions like HIV, AIDS, or diabetes can also weaken the immune system, increasing the risk.
Oh, wow. That's quite a list. My husband and I both have diabetes. Could that have contributed?
It's possible. Joe's condition is in the early stage of periodontitis, which requires a deep cleaning. Unfortunately, the ligaments and bone that have been damaged and lost cannot regenerate. However, with diligent oral hygiene, proper nutrition, and regular dental hygiene visits, the progression of the condition can be managed, preventing further breakdown of ligaments and bone. And speaking of nutrition, did you know that there are some underrated foods that can help stop further tissues from being damaged from periodontal disease after a deep cleaning is completed?
Really? No, I don't. Tell me more.
Absolutely. These foods are not only healthy, but they can also promote dental health and help with gum disease. I'd love to share with you the 7 periodontal disease fighters if you're interested.
Please do. I'm all ears.
So Annie, ever heard of sauerkraut?
Nope, doesn't ring a bell. What's that about?
Sauerkraut is a fermented cabbage dish. Though its name is German, it actually originated in China. It's made by taking cabbage, shredding it finely, adding some salt, and letting it ferment to give it this tangy, slightly sour flavor. This amazing dish is loaded with nutrients like vitamins and minerals, and it's a great source of probiotics, those good bacteria that boost your health.
Wow. Sounds interesting. But how does it help with periodontal disease?
Well, the acidity in sauerkraut makes it tough for harmful mouth bacteria to thrive, which could help prevent gum disease. Plus, some studies suggest that the lactic acid found in sauerkraut may have anti-inflammatory properties, reducing gum inflammation. The probiotics in sauerkraut also contribute to oral health by maintaining a healthy balance of mouth bacteria.
Wow, who knew cabbage could have so many benefits? So where can I find sauerkraut?
You can find sauerkraut in most grocery stores, typically in cans or jars near the pickles or in the refrigerated section. It's versatile and can enhance the flavor of soups or casseroles, or simply be served as a side dish. If you're new to sauerkraut, start with smaller servings, about a tablespoon or 10 grams, and gradually increase to about 6 tablespoons or 60 grams daily once you feel comfortable. Just remember to enjoy it in moderation.
Got it.
Joe, how are you feeling? Any discomfort?
Just a slight buzzing sensation from the tool, but nothing too bad. Everything's going smoothly.
Glad to hear that. Remember, if it becomes too uncomfortable, let me know. Now, let's talk about acerola cherry, shall we?
Yes, please proceed.
Acerola cherry, also known as West Indian cherry or Barbados cherry, is a vibrant orange-red fruit native to various regions. These regions include the West Indies, parts of Mexico, and Central and South America. What makes acerola cherry truly amazing is its incredibly high vitamin C content, even surpassing that of oranges.
Vitamin C? How does that help with gum disease?
Oh, excellent question. You see, vitamin C plays a major role in collagen production, which is a protein essential for maintaining the structural integrity of our gums and connective tissues in the mouth. By strengthening these tissues, we can prevent issues like gum recession and reduce the risk of periodontal disease.
That's fascinating. So, adding acerola cherries into our diet can actually help with gum health?
Of course, when you add them to your meals or snacks as part of a balanced diet, they can provide a significant boost to your oral health. Whether enjoyed fresh, blended into juices or smoothies, or even included in delicious recipes, they offer a tasty and nutritious way to support gum health.
We'll definitely give them a try. Where can we find acerola cherries?
Oh, you're in luck. During their season, you can often find them at local farmers markets, where you'll get the freshest and most flavorful ones. Alternatively, some well-stocked grocery stores might carry them, but make sure to check for freshness.
I appreciate the advice. I always prefer fresh produce anyway.
Exactly. Freshness really does matter when it comes to getting the best nutrients for your body. Now, let's discuss shiitake mushrooms. They're a type of edible fungus known for their savory flavor and meaty texture. Originating from East Asia, particularly China and Japan, they've become a staple in cuisines around the world.
Wow, I've only ever used regular mushrooms. I didn't realize there were other varieties.
Oh, there's a whole world of mushrooms out there. Shiitake mushroom is filled with nutrients like vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. They're equally a good source of fiber and protein, making them a great addition to your diet.
The problem is, Joe doesn't really like mushrooms. He always complains about the earthy taste being too strong.
I understand, but shiitake mushrooms might just win him over. Apart from being healthy, they could actually help with oral health and gum disease prevention. Shiitake mushrooms contain compounds with antimicrobial properties, which may fight harmful mouth bacteria associated with gum disease. Their anti-inflammatory properties could also help prevent gum inflammation.
That's great. But if Joe isn't fond of the taste, how can I encourage him to eat them?
There are different ways to tone down the earthiness. You can toss shiitake mushrooms into stir-fries with lots of veggies and lean meat. Mixing flavors and textures can hide the earthy taste. Or try adding them to soups or stews. The savory broth balances out the flavor. It's my favorite way to enjoy them. And you can find shiitake mushrooms at any grocery store.
Thanks for the tip, Sylvia. You really know your stuff.
It's my pleasure, Annie. All right, Joe. Scaling is done. We're finished.
Wow, my teeth are already feeling brand new.
I'm glad you're happy with the result. And Joe, have you been paying attention to our discussions about foods that fight periodontal disease?
Yes, it's amazing how certain foods can benefit our oral health.
It's truly fascinating.
I couldn't agree more. Food is medicine, you know. Another unusual food that supports dental health is purslane. Have you heard of it, Annie?
I think I've come across it before. It's a leafy green, right?
Exactly. Purslane is a leafy green plant with succulent leaves and a slightly tangy flavor. It's believed to have originated in the Middle East or the Indian subcontinent, but has made its way across the globe. What's unique about purslane is its rich nutrient profile. Purslane is one of the few plant sources of omega-3 fatty acids, and also a good source of dietary fiber, vitamins, and minerals.
Wow, that's impressive.
It doesn't end there, actually. Preliminary research suggests that compounds in purslane may have antibacterial properties, which could help fight off harmful bacteria in the mouth and prevent gum disease. Plus, its antioxidants can further support oral health.
Great. So how do we use purslane in our meals?
That's the fun part. You can toss purslane into salads, add it to sandwiches, or blend it into smoothies. However, always look for fresh purslane at your local grocery store or farmer's market, especially in summer.
Duly noted. I'll be sure to grab some next time I'm at the store.
To keep your teeth and gum healthy, it's important to combine daily flossing, brushing, frequent dental visits, and a balanced diet. While deep cleaning can help, it's not a one-time solution. And if you have periodontitis, you'll need to be diligent about your oral hygiene routine, especially at home, to prevent bacteria from building up again.
All right, duly noted.
This leads us to our next item on the list, noni fruits. They come from Southeast Asia, Australia, and the Pacific Islands and are known for their strong scent and bitter taste. But don't be put off by that, because they've been valued in traditional medicine for ages due to their potential health benefits.
I have to admit, the idea of that smell and taste doesn't sound appealing, but if it's good for us, I'm willing to give it a shot. What exactly are the health benefits?
Noni fruit is rich in antioxidants, has anti-inflammatory properties, and boosts overall immunity. It's believed to help manage periodontal disease, thanks to its antibacterial and potential anti-inflammatory effects. Some studies even suggest it can fight the bacteria linked to gum disease.
That's impressive, but how can we make it taste better? Joe isn't fond of bitter flavors.
Totally understandable. You can blend noni fruits with sweeter, more flavorful fruits in a smoothie. The sweetness and tanginess of other fruits can help mask the bitterness of noni. You can also experiment with adding it to sauces, marinades, or healthy baked goods, where its flavor can be balanced out by other ingredients. Just remember to consume it in moderation. About a quarter cup per day is reasonable. You can find them in health food stores or specialty groceries.
Got it.
Cardamom is another powerhouse food that's both flavorful and fantastic for oral health. Chewing on cardamom seeds or using products with cardamom can leave your breath fresh and prevent bacterial growth in your mouth, promoting excellent hygiene. Its anti-inflammatory properties can even reduce gum inflammation, helping to fight periodontal disease.
That's amazing. How do I prepare it, and where can I find it?
This aromatic spice adds a unique flavor dimension to curries, stews, and soups. It harmonizes beautifully with warm spices like cinnamon, cloves, and ginger, creating a mouth-watering aroma and taste experience. You can even brew whole cardamom pods for a soothing herbal tea. To bring out its full flavor potential, seek out fresh, high-quality pods or powder at your local grocery store or specialty spice shops.
Great. We'll give cardamom a try. I'm eager to explore its flavor possibilities.
Let's talk about cacao nibs, the last food on our list. These are small pieces of crushed cacao beans with a rich, chocolatey flavor and a slightly bitter taste. They're crunchy and loaded with nutrients, perfect for various culinary creations.
I've heard of cacao, but I'm not familiar with cacao nibs.
Cacao nibs are incredibly healthy. Chewing on them like cardamom can stimulate saliva production, helping to wash away food particles and bacteria, potentially reducing the risk of plaque formation and gum disease.
Wow, impressive.
Absolutely. When buying cacao nibs, opt for raw, organic ones that are minimally processed and have no added sugars or artificial ingredients. They're rich in calories and fat, so it's best to enjoy them in moderation. Having a small handful or 1 to 2 tablespoons daily is typically safe.
Thanks a lot, Sylvia. I'll keep that in mind.
You are welcome, Mrs. Annie. Joe, we are done. How do you feel now that your gum treatment is complete?
My mouth feels amazing. I feel less pressure on my gums, almost lighter. Thank you so much. I feel so much confident about maintaining my overall health now.
That's good to hear. It's a common sensation to feel less pressure because the buildup puts pressure on the gums by occupying space. When removed, there's a sense of relief. Remember to uphold good oral hygiene by flossing and brushing regularly. You should equally include the foods we've discussed so far into your diet for improved oral health. Annie and Joe express their gratitude to Sylvia as they leave the dental clinic, feeling energized and motivated to start incorporating the recommended foods into their diet. If you like this video, please subscribe and watch more videos on high cholesterol or diabetes next.